Who is our local legend, Roger?
So we've got Rosa from Soul Kitchen. How you doing, Rosa? Thank you for coming in.
Very well. Thank you very much for having me.
Now, I believe we've seen your face at several sort of gigs in Junction 142 on the main street of Katoomba, if I'm not mistaken. So can you tell us a bit about what it is that you do with Soul Kitchen?
So the Soul Kitchen is purely a community lunch, and we to get that going we had to do food rescue, and they're the two projects that have ended up really taking off for us.
Brilliant. Okay. So when you say food recovery, I'm imagining, is that kind of getting leftovers from various places? Where do you sort of get food from?
It is from supermarkets mainly and bakeries, and then there are a few restaurants on board, but not that many. That's a little bit of a trickier thing to be able to rescue a meal, but we are working our way around that, and there are a couple of restaurants that are now putting away and freezing like a takeaway meal at the end of the night, and then we can collect those frozen meals and give them out to people during the week when Soul Kitchen's not open.
So what a brilliant idea. When did you sort of come up with this idea? When did you get inspired?
The origin.
Yeah.
I was volunteering at a neighbourhood centre, and they asked me to do a list of all the places that were open over Christmas, like a timetable so that they could advertise that to others. And I discovered that there was hardly anything other than real emergency services open over Christmas.
Yeah, almost all charities close over Christmas for a couple of weeks usually, right?
Exactly. So we decided that the Christmas period was definitely something that we wanted to cover, and we started with a Sunday because there's no services on the weekend. So we really looked at what was available and then tried to fill the gap, so not reinvent or duplicate other services, because there's lots of services doing lots of different things, and we just felt that we needed to
fill the
slot
voids.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, what a wonderful idea, because it's been going for a couple of years now, right?
This was our fifth Christmas, so that's a start. We started at Christmas, so we're in our fifth year.
And you've had a grand evolution, and from our local camera guy, Pat Bowden, was telling us that there's a house behind Junction 142. What's the story behind that, and what is the purpose of it?
It's a beautiful 100-year-old house that was the minister's residence originally, and it had been allowed to deteriorate just through lack of funds and lack of an active church community in Katoomba. So Earth Recovery have got a business partnership with the Uniting Church Katoomba congregation, and they've allowed us to come in with our money-making ideas. So all the commercial activities that happen there, like the markets and hire of spaces, go towards paying electricity, gas, rates, etc., so that the charitable stuff that we do and that the Uniting Church does, because they've got an education learning centre they have, can all happen for free. So
fantastic. Kind of identifying another gap with that sort of rundown house.
Definitely, and we've renovated the bathroom and laundry for homeless people,
so they can actually come and have a shower and clean
use
the
the laundry, and because there's nothing really available in the mountains that's specifically for that clientele. So yeah.
So you've given life to leftovers. You've given life to the minister's house. Now you're also giving life to the live scene. So you've been doing creative ventures. Could you fill us in on that?
I can't take all the credit at all on this front. There are so many people involved making the live stuff happen. So I first threw it at Wolf from Feast of Fools. So,
legend.
I just threw the ball and went, we need to do fundraisers. You're in a band. Yeah. Why don't we work together? And he did the first couple, and then the beautiful Hey Calamity have come on board, and they've said, we want to do this every month. So it's picking up momentum, really, and it's very exciting.
And I got to say, just as